Raise your hand if you have something you should be doing right now. Yeah, same. That thing you keep pushing to tomorrow? The one that lives in the back of your head like a quiet alarm you muted 3 times? That's procrastination. And most people think it's a time management problem. It's not. It's an emotion management problem. You're not lazy. You're avoiding how the task makes you feel. Bored, scared, overwhelmed, maybe a little stupid because you don't know where to start. So your brain does what brains do. It looks for relief. One scroll, one video, one, I'll just reorganize my desk first. 15 minutes becomes 2 hours. Now you feel worse. Now you really don't want to start. And the cycle repeats. That's the simple truth. Procrastination isn't a character flaw. It's a habit of using short-term escape to dodge short-term discomfort. And habits can be rewritten. Here's the part nobody tells you. Waiting to feel motivated is like waiting to feel thirsty before you drink water. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. So let me give you a framework that actually works. No fake hustle. No, just do it bumper sticker. It's 3 moves. Move 1, name the real feeling. Stop saying I'm being lazy. Say what's actually there. I'm afraid this won't be good enough. I'm bored by the first step. I'm tired and this feels heavy. Putting words on the feeling cuts its power in half. You can't fight what you won't name. Cheese. Move 2. Shrink the first step until it's stupid. Most people fail because they try to eat the whole elephant. Write 1 sentence. Open 1 tab. Put on your shoes. That's it. Your only job is a step so small your resistance doesn't bother showing up. 1 push-up. 1 email subject line. 1 minute of reading. When the step is that small, starting feels almost embarrassing. That's the sweet spot. Move 3. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll do the thing for 5 minutes. Set a timer. After 5 minutes, you can stop. No guilt. No, you should keep going. Here's what actually happens. 90% of the time, 5 minutes breaks the seal. You get a tiny win. Your brain releases a little dopamine. And suddenly, doing another 5 minutes doesn't feel like a negotiation. It feels like momentum. That's the whole system. Name the feeling. Shrink the step. 5 minutes. Now let me show you why this works better than willpower. Willpower is a limited resource. Every time you force yourself to start something you hate, you burn a little more. By evening, you're empty. That's why try harder fails. But reducing resistance? That's infinite. You're not fighting your brain. You're working with it. You're making the starting line so close that avoiding it feels like more work than just doing it. Think about every time you've actually started something you were avoiding. Was it as bad as you imagined? Almost never. The dread was the monster. The task was just a task. So why do we keep falling into the same trap? Because procrastination is a habit loop. Trigger, avoidance, relief. Relief feels good, so your brain learns to avoid faster next time. To break the loop, you insert a new behavior between trigger and relief. The trigger shows up. Instead of opening Instagram, you name the feeling. Instead of cleaning the kitchen, you shrink the step. Instead of closing the laptop, you set a 5-minute timer. The relief still comes, but now it comes from starting, not from escaping. And that changes everything. Here's another truth no one says. Perfectionism is procrastination in a fancy mask. I'll start when I feel ready. I need the perfect plan. What if I do it wrong? That's not high standards. That's fear wearing a tie. Done is better than perfect. A messy start beats a polished non-start every single day of the week. You can fix bad work. You can't fix work that doesn't exist. So give yourself permission to do it badly. Seriously. Write the ugly draft. Make the ugly video. Send the awkward email. You can revise, edit, apologize, redo, but you can't revise a blank page. Let me give you a specific example. Say you need to study for an exam. Your old brain says, I'll study for 3 hours tomorrow morning. Tomorrow comes. You don't feel like it. Now it's 10 p.m. and you hate yourself. New brain. Name the feeling. I'm overwhelmed by how much I don't know. Shrink the step. Open the book to the first page. 5 minutes. Read 1 paragraph. That's not studying. That's diffusing a bomb by cutting the right wire. 1 paragraph leads to 2. 2 leads to 10. 10 leads to 20 minutes. 20 minutes is infinitely more than 0. And here's the kicker. Tomorrow, your brain remembers. Starting wasn't that bad. The resistance gets quieter. The habit of starting gets louder. This is how people who get things done Actually do it. Not with superhuman discipline. With tiny, almost laughably small first steps, repeated until starting feels normal. One more layer. Environment matters more than motivation. If your phone is face up next to your keyboard, you will check it. That's not weakness. That's physics. So design your space for the start. Put your book on your pillow so you see it before bed. Leave your running shoes by the door. Use a website blocker for the first 20 minutes of work. Every click you remove between you and the task is a small win. Every distraction you hide is a vote for future you. Now let's talk about what happens when you still don't start. Because you will. Some days the resistance wins. That's fine. The goal isn't never procrastinating. The goal is catching yourself faster. 1 hour instead of 3. 10 minutes instead of an hour. Eventually 5 seconds instead of 5 days. When you catch yourself, don't add shame. Shame is rocket fuel for more avoidance. Just say, oh, there's the loop. Then do one stupid small step. That's how you rewire the habit. Not by being perfect, by being slightly better than yesterday. So here's where you actually are right now. You have a task. You've been avoiding it. And you just spent 8 minutes learning that procrastination isn't a moral failure. It's a simple pattern of escaping discomfort. The pattern can be broken. Not with a motivational speech. With one tiny, ugly 5-minute start. Name the feeling. Shrink the step. Start the timer. That's it. That's the whole secret. And now you know it. The question isn't whether you can stop procrastinating. The question is whether you'll let the next 5 minutes be the first step or another excuse. You didn't come this far to only come this far. Go start the thing. Even badly. Especially badly. Because the version of you who starts today, that's the version who actually owns it.